Hey, good morning, church. It's Pastor Bob with another Daily Bible Reading Insight. We're on location here in the city of Pittsburgh, Riverside. Check out some of these beautiful bridges behind me. Thought we would do our daily Bible study from here. So it's Monday morning, and we are in the book of 1 Chronicles. Where are we in 1 Chronicles? Just looked at that. Hold on. 1 Chronicles 24 through 26. And John 11, 28 through 44. I want to talk about John 11, 44, 28 through 44. We talked about the story of Lazarus and him dying. Jesus was notified that he was sick, but he doesn't go and help him right away. He tarries where he's at for about 2 days, and then when he goes, Martha kind of accosts him and says, "If you were here, Lord, my brother would not have died," almost like this is your fault. We're picking up in verse 33 of the NLT because I found something very interesting. NLT says this. It says, when Jesus saw her weeping, this was Mary now, and saw the other people wailing with her, a deep anger welled up within him, and he was deeply troubled. Jumping down to verse 38, when Jesus was still angry as he arrived at the tomb, a cave with stone rolled across its entrance. We see throughout the New Testament, Jesus gets angry for two reasons. One, it is when very religious people, Sadducees, Pharisees, put heavy burdens on other people from a religious aspect that they're not willing to carry themselves. And so Jesus really gets upset when people kind of put up barriers to faith, barriers or access to God for other people. So don't do that. But the other reason that Jesus gets angry is a lack of faith, a lack of spiritual sight. When people get very afraid, very worried, very concerned with things like death, instead of seeing the kingdom of heaven among them, instead of seeing that they are spiritual beings who are eternal, instead of seeing God's grace surround them, and Jesus, he seems to get frustrated. I keep telling you, he says over and over and over about God's kingdom. The kingdom of heaven is among you, and you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be worried. My Father who created everything has the ability to keep all of you safe, and not only keep you safe, but let you thrive with joy and peace and happiness. And so I think our takeaway this morning in this beautiful Riverside area is once again to place our faith and our trust in God. If you find yourself worrying, if you find yourself afraid, God says, don't do that. That's not my plan for you. My plan is for you to live abundantly in me. Thanks for joining me for a on location daily Bible reading insight. Pastor Bob. And we'll see you all tomorrow.